I've had a lot of people reach out to me recently to say, hey, have you seen that house that sold for $600,000 over asking? Yes, I have. I see these all the time. I think there's a lot of confusion surrounding the current real estate market, so I thought I would take a couple minutes to quickly explain how this works. So, in the specific example that I'm thinking of, that a lot of you saw in the news, there was a house that was listed for 1.6 and it sold for about 2.2. But here's what you need to know about that house. It was a very central location near the Danforth, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Very rare to have that in a detached house right within the city. And it also had 2-car garage and 2-car driveway, which is also makes it a gem. So 2.2 for a house like that is pretty fair market value. Yes, it is high. Prices are definitely high right now. But what does that 1.6 asking price reflect? Not a whole lot. In the real estate market right now, asking prices are often well below market value. That gets lots of buyers out to see your listing, lots of buyers interested, lots of buyers assessing the value of the house, and then showing up on offer night. Is this greed? People keep asking me. It's leverage. If you have one buyer and one seller, you're going to negotiate back and forth. The seller says, look, this is my bottom. The buyer says, this is my top. And you try to meet somewhere halfway. When you have lots of buyers interested, the seller can say, make sure you show me your really highest offer because I have like 11 other offers and you don't know how high they are. So then a buyer is offering what really the true highest value is to them. Is it too much? A house will only sell for what a buyer is willing to pay. So that is the market value of the house. How do you decide if it fits within your search criteria? Well, that's where I come in. So if you tell me what your highest budget is, I'm not likely going to send you the listings at the top end of your budget because those are probably going to sell for over asking over your top budget. But I'm going to look at the ones towards the top end and I'm going to look at the comparables and I'm going to see what it's likely to sell for before I send those to you. I can tell that by looking at comparables and looking at what the fair market value of the house is. So I think these are the important things you need to know when looking at all these flyers and all the news about, wow, it sold for how much over asking. Don't forget that the most important part is the selling price because that's its fair market value.